everybody, Lauren Cohn here again. I've got another video for you. This is my channel where I show bassists and non-bassists how to unleash your soul through the power of jazz. Today's video is specifically for bassists. I'm going to show you something that works great on bass guitar and even on upright bass, something that I don't see bass players using enough of. I want to talk about the power of the hammer-on. Now, when we talk about hammer-ons and the bass guitar, generally this is most used when we are slapping. Now, that's not a specialty of mine, so we're not going to talk about that today. But we are going to talk about how we can use hammer-ons to take the burden off of the right hand producing the sound all the time. Let our left hand do some of the work and start producing the sound. Let's talk about articulations for a second. We want to be able to play with a wide range of articulations. This is what's going to give us our voice and give our playing a unique expressive power. For me, one of the most important articulations is legato. I try and make all of my notes as long and connected as possible. Now, of course, musical styles are going to dictate types of articulations. If you're playing some sort of Tower of Power or James Brown funk, maybe you're going to play more staccato. Maybe your notes are going to be shorter. But for me, coming from a jazz context, I really try and focus on keeping everything long and connected. So just a little review on hammer-ons if this is a new concept for anybody. When we hammer on, we're essentially plucking once with the right hand to produce multiple sounds with the left hand. We pluck once and hammer on with the left hand, letting the left hand do the work. It's that simple. And as you'll see, it really changes up the feeling of my bass lines as opposed to plucking and articulating every note. It gives my notes more of a sense of like a horn player or playing these things, or like a human voice. So let's get into how I might use hammer-ons in my playing and in my practicing. Okay, so this is just a simple funk groove, a swing funk type thing, and I'm using hammer-ons now. Again, I'm not a slapper. This is absolutely something that you could slap and use hammer-ons too. But this is just kind of a finger funk way of using hammer-ons to get this cool legato articulation, right? I articulate the first note, this C, then I'm essentially hammering on these next couple phrases. Okay, so this next little line here, that G to the B flat, I play on the E string, just hammer it on, right? Then I articulate, I pluck the A string to play these next three notes, the C, E flat, and the C. Okay, you can see my right hand there. Just plucking once to getting those three sounds, then back to the E string to play that G and the B flat, and then plucking that C there. So the whole thing, 2, 3, 4. Now that's really cool. I can really sort of vibrate, gets a little vibrato on that note there. It's got a nice texture to it. So, and then moving on to the third bar, 1, 2, playing everything on the A string, and then plucking on the D string, back on the D string to E flat. So I'm playing this whole line on 3 strings using my left hand, getting some nice articulation, nice legato, a nice flavor to this. So check out hammer-ons. Ultimately, this sort of articulation is going to be just a choice you're going to make, an artistic choice about how you want to sound and how you want to play. Using hammer-ons, letting the left hand do more of the work is going to give you more of a vocal and a horn-like quality. So until next time, practice well.